Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. Good. Looks like everything's working fine. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right, here we go. Dark Souls Remastered. Playing on the PS4, if you couldn't tell. So I've played the hell out of this game for years and years and years. And I've played this, the second, the third. I've played Bloodborne. I've played a whole lot of the other games that are rather similar. Salt and Sanctuary, Neo, things like that. And I'm super excited. So let's go die a bunch. Does look almost identical. Oh yes, the anime here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's get started.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of sunlight and his faithful knights, and the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
That beef jerky looks good. Okay, so let's get out of here. Get on to Lordrum. So it looks like they really haven't changed anything except for a few quality of life changes. As I understand it, they have given us password matchmaking, which looks good. Is something I definitely appreciated in the other games. Because for anybody who ever tried to play through with friends in the first game, the original, you all know that standing around waiting for possible connection was alright. Let's get in there. So, I took the fire bombs because I like to be a little cheesy sometimes. And I also like this big hammer. Hello, sir. Care to give me your hammer? more. Not fat enough for firebombs. That is what I was after. So I don't think I'm going to be revealing anything fantastic or new. This game has been out long enough that anybody who's interested likely knows just about everything about it by this point. But we'll see. 'Cause it might be... But there aren't any people who know what this is about. I've met a few people who've never played it. Not very common, but you never know. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Okay, Oscar. Let's see.
Oh, you, thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Oh, why, thank you, Oscar. So, for the most part, I'm going to be quiet when the NPCs are talking, and let them say what they have to say.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Because it drives me nuts when people skip dialogue, so I'm not going to do it. Poor Oscar. We're just gonna man-load this thing. Hello, children. Whoops. Misjudged it a wee bit. Oh boy, we're rusty. We are rusty. It has been a long time since I played this. Excuse me, sir. You stop that, please. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Normally, we would drop down on top of large man with hammer, smack him on the bonce, but we have already dealt with him. We'll come back later and deal with his stompy friend downstairs. But for now, flee to freedom. Just as soon as I loot everything I remember the location of. Nothing. Okay. Don't remember. I'm fairly certain there's some items around here, but I don't recall where they all are, so that's okay. Nothing too important. I'm not going to be missing anything. Let's get on to Lordran with our large bird friend.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
Birdie.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage. to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran. Yay.
Home at last. We're gonna be here for a little while. Let's see about doing some leveling up. So I'm thinking strength, because I have this nice hammer here that our friend back at the asylum so kindly donated to us. But, it's gonna be a little while before we can use it. So for now, we have a stick.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
No, sir, you are quite correct. It will not stop me. Let's go ring a bell. Let's also hopefully find some clothing on the way there. Now, this is... boy. It's nostalgic for one thing, but for the other thing, it's also worrying because it's entirely possible that I'm not going to remember how to do any of this. It has been a very long time. Oh boy. Well, we haven't been murdered by hollows yet, so I think we're off to a good start. I have to practice parrying at some point as well. Oh, neat. That will do. Let's put that on. Or should we hang on to the stick? That's better strength scaling. Let's hang on to the stick for now, since it's done the job so far. I don't know, do we go plus 10 stick? I don't know if we... or plus 15 stick? Maybe we go plus 15 stick. Let's find out. Decide as we go. I am super good at this, if you couldn't tell. Stop that. Boy, oh boy. That's what I figured. Oh, sweet. Got through all that just to get murdered by a rat. I'd be a little displeased. Am I lost? Nope, here we are. Not far enough, is all. So we're not far from a bonfire, which is why I'm not going back to the first one to heal. So I'm not terribly worried about it. Might be a little more worried about it. If I keep performing like that. Excellent! Perfect. Just what we needed. I hear you pitter-pattering up behind me. That poison's really gonna do a number on me. So I'm not bum rushing this or anything, but, hello, sir. You are large. But, I'm also not keen to hang around Undead Berg for too long. So we're gonna get through it pretty quick. It's the bit in Blight Town that I'm less enthused about. That's hardly unique amongst gamers. Which I'm actually curious about. I'm curious to see if they've fixed the frame rate down there. Because for anybody who played the original, they'll be well aware that the frame rate is garbage. A magical land of 5 frames per second. Can you stop that? Here we go. See, nothing to worry about. So I'm really hoping that they've fixed that frame rate because it was frame rate because it was certainly something else. Definitely wasn't good. Not good at all. Don't even start with those arrows. It is going to take a little while to get back in the swing of things, it seems. Okay. Are you done now? It's done. Where are we going? What are we doing? Thank you. Okay, so this thing is a little bit slower than I'm used to. Still just as broken as ever. Stop right there. And you too. When you're done doing whatever it is you're doing. You, sir. Purveyor of pants.
Well, now, you seem to have then you portray.
I completely didn't listen to a word he said. Sorry. What are we looking for? That should do for now.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, you giggles. Now, let's have some actual clothes. There we go. Can we move? Sort of. You can move enough. It's not really like I'm moving all that much to begin with. Speaking of not moving much, we have a shield that's not garbage. Let's put that on. Alright. We almost look like we're playing some Dark Souls. Ooh. No more one-hit kills. Okay. Let's see. It's fine. I can adjust. Oh. We get a little enthusiastic about looting. Don't loot when the corpses are still moving, kids. Here's your lesson of the day. Don't loot the corpses if they're not corpses yet. It's generally frowned upon. Ow. Ow. Well, at least it hurts less now that we have it. I hear shuffling. More firebombs. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. Oh, yes. You lot up here need to stop. Oh. Okay. Well, that's one way to dodge a firebomb. Let's try not to do that so much, though. Certainly not ideal. Ow. Right in the move. That's just about enough of you and your firebombs, sir. Up the tower. There is a friend. Not a very friendly friend. I am gonna... Oh, boy. That's gonna be the death of me right there. See that? That's not how you play Dark Souls. Just so you know. Don't do that, if you can help it. It'll kill you. Pretty frequently, actually. It gets me killed more often than I care to admit. Seasoned Fist. Thank you. I'm glad these hollows are cooperative, if nothing else. Helmet. Excellent. You gotta pump that endurance up. Now, let's go hurt this large man. And hopefully not get super murdered. Hello, sir. Oh, we're getting super murdered. Okay. Ow. Ooh. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Already not going well. Let's get some space to move around. Glad you're so accommodating. Might need to drink Estus a whole lot. I wonder. Ooh! Okay. I'll be honest with you, I didn't expect that to work, even a little bit. That's more or less what I expected, was the plinking. Oh, see, that's... Yeah, that's... Ooh. Oh, we're still alive, okay. Well. More than zero means ready to go. This is gonna... disasters are gone after the... What? There was a Gravelord servant. Okay. Good to know. We hardly knew him. We're just gonna cheese the hell out of this guy. Let's do it that way. Let's go with the cheese method. That's acceptable. When you don't have skills, use cheese. Ooh. Oh! Well. We technically killed him. Technically killed him. And then died in the process. That's fine. This is fine. We're fine. See, look. The best part is we come back to life, and he doesn't. At least I don't think he does. If he does, we might be fucked. Let's go find out how fucked we are. Or at least more loincloths. Excellent. Build a collection. In my basement. Wow. It's no wonder he killed us. We are just completely useless. Oh my goodness. I'd like to kill you a whole bunch. Thank you. Alrighty. So right now, I'm gonna head up towards the gargoyles. If we ever make it there. We'll see if we make it there. If this Dark Nut is still alive, then we're done for. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're ready for this, because this is the entire playthrough. This is top quality Dark Souls play. The best of the best. You're making a fool of me, Hollow. I'm making more of a fool of myself, to be honest. What can you do? If you can't beat him, join him, right? Aha! Nope, he stayed dead. Perfect. Let's also take this ring. That could come in handy. Let me just check down here, because if I remember... Ah, no, okay, so that is a different... It is in a different area. There's a whole lot of this that's still hasn't come back to me yet. But we'll see how much I remember as we go. It might be that I remember more and more as we go. Oh boy. Okay. Heads up, eyes open. I didn't take the master key. Well. A little late now. That's okay. I wanted the big stick instead. I guess was the idea. Was there not a lizard in there? Maybe it was in these ones. Lizards. There is the lizard. Come here, lizard. I wish to smack you. Nope. No, come back. No, I'm not done smacking you yet. Lizard, please. You gotta work with me here, jeez. There we go. One of these days, I'll figure out how to live my life. Alright. Touristy. But first archers, because they're a pain in the neck. Now, are we gonna cheese our way through the whole game? Possibly. Not likely, but possibly. It is always possible that we just cheese everything and forever. But we'll see. It might be that I actually have some skill at this, and that I have played it a whole lot. Not that I could... Not that, my skill at it is any proof of that. Got some football pads. Neat. There we go. Forget armor. I'm not gonna worry about armor. We'll just play in our football gear. Can we roll in this? A little bit. It might be more prudent to be honest with you. I'm not really using it a whole lot. There we go. We'll probably go for the light rolls. Maybe, we'll see. Do big stick light rolls. Oh! Well. Oh boy. I don't want to, take another one of those. Let's hope we don't get hit again. First. There we go. Getting somewhere now. Oh my god. That's the stuff heart attacks are made of. Well. The time-honored Darl, well. I did in fact die. He followed after me? What the hell was that? I missed that. I was looking away from the screen when that happened. Oh, he did too. He did too. Well. Would you fancy that? We're both idiots. Great. The bosses keep pulling stuff like that. We're not going to need any skill to get through this. Boy, oh boy. You wouldn't think to watch me that I've spent 6 years playing these games. Although I spent most of my time on the second and third games, which are quite different from this one in a lot of ways. Where did you come from? So I have a particular way of clearing these areas, because once you get set in your habits... see? Not this time, Wall. Once you get set in your habits, it becomes the easiest way to really get through it. And you forget there's other ways to do it. Well, I'm good at this, I swear. I like to... Sometimes I like to just sprint, but a lot of the times it's safer just to clear it out, honestly. If you fuck up the sprint, then you end up in a tight spot. It's not good. Not a good time. Aha, yep. Well, let's hope the souls are within reach. Where would they be, even? Okay, good. Not off the cliff, thankfully. Excellent. Secrets. Reveal yourselves to me. Alright, Brolair. Hello, sir. Hello, good sir.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow. Far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
No.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Certainly.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Absolutely.
It pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
You don't mind hanging out with me in my weird football gear, huh?
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
What a gem. Alright. So here it is, the white sign soapstone. So that's just for anybody who doesn't know. This is for leaving a summon sign so that other players can bring you into their world. And as Solaire said, engage in jolly cooperation. So, let's... I don't remember if I can make this run, but we'll find out in a moment. Oh boy. We're gonna get cooked alive. Oh, maybe. Oh my god! Oh! Ow. We are not dead. Not dead. Boy, that's a face of... That's a face. It is a face. Here we go. Back again. Let's do some levels. So, as I said before, we'll do... What is this? Not quite half yet. So we need... Yeah, let's do that. So before we can use the big stick that we got from the fat guy back at the asylum, because its requirement is 46 strength. So, we're gonna need 23 before we can wield that, and we'll be only wielding it two-handed. So, I don't know if I even want a shield with it later on. But if we're not going to use... Well, I guess there's no sense really in let's go over here so they get cooked. Bye. Easy souls. Now we're just going to wait for a moment. Because he, possibly, if they haven't changed it, will get bored up there. Oh, yep, here we go. Run! Oh my goodness. Yep. Alright. Neat. Let's go in here so we don't get cooked. I'm not standing in that microwave. See you later, buddy. Bye. Now, you can kill him if you're a psycho. But I'm not crazy enough, so we'll leave him be for now. Maybe we'll come back later and kill him. You can also shoot his tail off to get a sword that is, frankly, overpowered, especially at this stage in the game. It doesn't last very long into the late game, because it doesn't scale very well, if I recall correctly. But it is quite powerful for the early period. So this is the bonfire. This is not the bonfire we're going to use. We're going to use Andre's bonfire. So we're not going to kindle this one. We're also not going to reverse hollow it yet. For now, we're just going to carry on. You, sir. Which way? I'm just figuring out which way I want to go. Figuring out whether or not I want a tango with that other Dark Knight. I think so. Let's do it. By the way, the reason I went sprinting past that Drake is so that I didn't have to go down here with the horrible, poisonous rats and angry animals and other sorts of angry things. So, we'll just skip it. We'll sprint past the Drake. Because if you stand there and wait long enough, in that little nook there, his flames won't hit you there. So if you stand there and wait long enough, he'll actually just jump on down, and like he did, and... Oh boy. We fucked it up again, kids. We're 0 for 2 on Dark Knight backstabs. Sir. Sir. Whoa! He's gonna kill me through the floor. That is quite a sword you have. I would like it. You care to share? Ow. Clearly not. Oh my goodness. Back up. Woohoo! That was a little close for comfort. Let's not get hit. Oh boy. Wrong button. That was the incorrect button. Oh boy. I like this. Oh, this is great. Let's unlock from him. We'll, go back and rest at the bonfire when we're done with this. How far are you gonna follow me anyways? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We can move out here, instead of fighting you in a hallway, like an idiot. Boy, I really gotta get the timing down on that. Not gonna hit me with that space program. No thanks. I might just die here. This might not go as planned. Oh! Well. He was winding up and I thought he was staggered. Oh well. We will challenge him again. actually do it properly this time. Hopefully. Maybe. Or we might just die again. I did say, let's go die a whole bunch at the beginning of this, so... I'm not too worried about it. Let's get up there. Sir! I have words for you. Actually, I'm not that angry. Let's... I mean, I'm angry, but I'm not. Oh boy, he knew. He was waiting for round 2. Creepy. Stop that. Can we? Aha! We have deactivated the black... never mind. Nope. He fixed it. He fixed it. Okay. That was almost the second time we walked off a cliff. Or tower. Or wall, or whatever you want to call it. Ow. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Can I... kick his... Nope. Definitely not. Okay. The answer is no. Oh my god! Okay. Well, clearly I should have hit the dodge button instead of the attack button. I picked the wrong button. Let's hope we choose more wisely this time. Round 3. I'm gonna get you. So, I just learned that the club's R2 is the jump attack, whether you want it to be or not. This is how you look Dark Souls, kids. You push buttons until you figure out what they do, and in the process die a whole bunch, and then you eventually figure out what the correct button to press is, and then you press that button. Unlike that. I suppose that was the correct button, but... Well. I may be a little out of my depth with this one. Maybe, okay. Three strikes, you're out. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. Boy, oh boy. We're not meant for that route yet. That is not our destiny. I would like my souls back. So let's go back up there to collect those and then bail. Sir, you have my money. I would like it. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Let's pray to God he isn't following us. So. Is he following us? I hear the pitter-patter of big black armored feet. Well, he's running at something. Is he running at me? What the hell is that? Whatever. Oh no, it's the rats walking around down at the bottom of the horse. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay, so, this little gauntlet, when you approach, the hollow closest to the gate back there will run backwards and close it. So, you have two options. You can run the gauntlet, or you can do it this way, which is to run as quickly as we can, ignoring everything in our way, back to here, and murder him before he closes the gate. Alternately, we can just let him close the gate. Fight these guys one-on-one. Instead of doing this the hard way. Hello? Hello? Come on in. Don't be shy. You'll be alright. There you go. See, you got this. See, you're fine. You're fine. He'll walk it off tomorrow. Just let him sleep it off for a bit. There's a whole lot more of you than I first thought there were. Another longsword. You can be stopped with the arrows from upstairs, please. Oh. go. You'll occasionally hear the bell ring when other players in their own worlds ring it themselves. Actually, we've had this stick for a little while, and I picked this up without even thinking about it. Can we? No, with that again. There we go. Well. Alright. Looks like this is the way. I didn't even think that we were still using that stupid little stick. And we had this thing. No. You're gonna have to stop that right now. Should we... We should go deal with that pig, actually, now that I think about it. Instead of just... Well, hang on. We'll go around the easy way. The sort of easy way, anyways. I'm hearing all kinds of footsteps. And I'm not liking it. You there! See, this guy knows how to take a backstab. Lying flat on his face. That is not what I wanted. That is what I was after. Not that it matters. I fucked it up anyways. This is much better than the stick. Already. I like this more. I'm sorry if anybody was hoping to see a stick playthrough, but we're not doing that this time. Not this time. Looks like it hurt. Probably did. Maybe one day I'll do a naked, just deprived playthrough. No upgrades, no clothes, just as you are out of the asylum. All the way to the end game. I am just terrible at these backstabs. It's okay. Let's see about this. 100% physical production. Okay. And we can still roll like a human being. Excellent. Now, there's a pig down there that requires my undivided attention. And also this guy. Hello, sir. Yes, I was talking about you. Let's... Can we... remember how to do this now. What I needed. Not interested? Oh, he is interested. Maybe one more. Oh, maybe he's going back for seconds. No. I just went through this. What am I doing? That might not work. It's probably not going to work. No, I missed. Okay, great. That's fine. I don't use these ever any other time. Smell that bacon. God, I love the smell of bacon. Anyways, so this is the gauntlet that we would normally have to go through. I say gauntlet, it's just a bunch of, like, ratty old hollows. Asylum hollows. Down here who normally ambush you, but apparently decided to come out into the sunlight and play. Maybe due to the, what are you guys doing? Well, you're the ambush hollow. Run off into the corner while the other guys jump you. Can't believe I'm getting hit by hollows. So we gotta start somewhere, right? I'm starting to get back into the swing of this. Starting to. I'm not by any means doing it well, but I'm doing it anyways. Mystery key. That is the laughing man's key. Him and his... we'll go talk to him. We'll let him out of the cage, and then we'll push him off a cliff and take his fat brain. Sleep well, Dreamer. Nighty-night. Let's see. So that's all you'd have to go through if you otherwise wanted to. If you got locked out of the gate there. Locked out with the piggy. Can't hide from me. So, let's head on up to the gargoyles, and we'll see. This was here we are again, other side of the fog gate. So, let's make our way up to the gargoyles, and see if we can't get that bell rung in the next 15 minutes or so. We'll see what we can do. We'll go visit Andre first, because I have some upgrading to do, potentially. Because I'm fairly oh, would you look at that? That is a summon sign of some kind? Gravelord Servant. Okay, got it. Not the one we want. And another. Are you, what are you doing? Being useless, it seems. Anyways, let's go talk to Andre. My favorite man. Go talk to Zeus. He really does look like Zeus. But first... Oh no, we didn't buy the orange soapstone. Oh well. That's okay. Can't leave messages. That's what these orange writing on the floor is they're messages from other players. There. We'll go to 20. That's fine for now. Do we need and or want any other stats for this object? No, because the dex is 10. Perfect. That's fine. We'll leave it at that then. These things. These are messages by other players, but I haven't got... Hello, Zeus! Good to see you, buddy. Now, these, in the original, you had to use these one at a time. Aha! How many? We got the quantity function. Thank God! Because, let me tell you, offering 30 humanity to Quailag's sister, one at a time, or popping all these bloody, solid, hard souls one at a time, was a fucking nightmare when you had like 100 of the things. So, we have some souls.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of Astora. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
Hello, Andre of Astora. Let's, well, let's repair some of this first, but let's also learn that gesture. Okay. And we can purchase, what does he have to sell? Ah, yes, okay, some weapons. No armor, though. Okay, that's fine. We're doing fine for armor anyways. We're fine. We're fine. We don't need armor. Let's instead make this a Claymore +1. Alright. These ones. How much can we reinforce this anyway? Claymore +2. Need 2 more Titanite shards. 2 more titty shards. Forward 1. That's fine.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
You got your eyes open there, Andre? Look at me. I am beef jerky. Okay. Well, I'll try not to die, Andre. Just because you asked. So, here we go. So, 2 things that we use these little guys for. This is humanity. If you can see the counter in the top right corner, that is now 2. So the first, we reverse hollowing. Blammo. Human again. And oh boy. No more beef jerky. Alright. And then, we kindle. So we're kindling this bonfire. Because this is the one both nearest to a later area in the game, which is that giant gate there, and the gargoyles. And also Andre, who you can always hear. Down there, just banging away. He never stops. That's all he does all day. That's fine. We all need a hobby. Mine is murder. Speaking of, let's get back to that. Because there's a lot of things over here that need murdering. Like you, for instance. And also you, in a moment. There we go. Murder successful. You're next. So that's circle strafing business, the business where you just, you know, you run circles around them and then backstab them. That was basically how you, oh my goodness, that was basically how you played Dark Souls back in the day. That was Bob the Builder. Okay, buddy, let's do this. I like the look of you. Boy, you are intense looking. Anyways, that was how you played Dark Souls back in the day. You just circle strafed around everything and then stabbed it in the butt. And it got to be such a problem that in Dark Souls 2, they decided every attack would track. Hello, Bob the Builder. Welcome. Welcome to my world of sunshine and happiness, and also stabbing. You and I are going to get along just fine. You also look like you're made of... I don't know what the hell you look like, but it isn't... It's not pretty. You're very shiny. Ooh. Thank you. Grab the Firekeeper Soul. And the Titanite Shard. That was the second titty shard we needed. Oh, thank you, Bob. You're doing some good work there, buddy. Oh boy. Nope. That didn't work. Can I actually block that if I stand in front of him? Well, it's too late to know now. That's alright. Let's carry on. I'm not going to worry too much about this guy. Oh. Neat. Okay. Ah, there he goes. Almost. He was almost. Forever. Almost forever. Now that, him killing that big dancy guy made this area a whole lot easier, because these idiots... Ow. Boy, oh boy. Let's go talk to the laughing man. Ow! Holy crap. Did a hell of a lot more damage than I was expecting, I'll be honest. That's what happens when you get poked in the face with no armor on. Are you dead? These guys seem to have a hard time deciding whether or not they're dead. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming? Because I have a friend? Maybe it's because I have a friend.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Sure.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Okie dokie. Sounds good, buddy. I'm certain you won't be a dick. Now, with our last few minutes here, let's go touch some gargoyles. Let's go fuck on some gargoyles. With our buddy Bob the Builder here. And also possibly Bro Lair, depending on whether or not his summon sign is up here. Let's go see. It is. Oh my goodness, wow. It's also quite populated. Solaire! Hello, buddy. Summoning Phantom. So, as I understand it, they've increased the player limit to 6 now. You can have 6 players in co-op, in multiplayer somehow. I'm still not sure how that works, but we'll find out maybe later on when I do some more science and poke at it a little bit more. For now, we have some gargoyles to touch on. Do I remember you? Possibly. Not that it matters, we have some friends. Many friends. Jolly cooperation, that's what I was talking about. Okay. So ideally, you want to separate these two, so that that can't happen. Because, I'll be honest with you, getting fire breathed on your back while you're trying to smack his friend is not optimal. For just that reason. No! Bob the Builder! We lost Bob. We lost Bob. Finish it for Bob. I will avenge you, Bob. Well, this bell is down 2 gargoyles. Thank you, Solaire. Thank you, Bob, for your sacrifice. Thank you. Bob made a noble sacrifice. It will be remembered. We will etch it into the stone on this very tower, right here. Like halfway up the ladder. In exactly the least likely spot that anybody would notice it. First time I came up here, I ran right off that. I was not impressed. And here we are. The first bell, the thing the buddy down at the shrine was talking about. And here we go. We have accomplished half of our goal. All right. Well, there it is. Ring the bell, Undead Church. Well, we have accomplished half of our goal. I think we did pretty well today. Well, we didn't do great, but we got through it. So, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to cut it off here. And next time, we'll be back at Firelink. Another bell. We'll be back at Firelink. We'll have leveled up a bit, possibly enough to use the stick, the big stick, this one. So we'll see. If that is the case, then we'll be using that from now on. Otherwise, we'll stick with the Claymore because it's a pretty good weapon. It depends on how far we get. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.